What if your rabbit actually considers you its mother? It sounds strange, but certain behaviors reveal a bond so deep, most owners have no idea it's even happening. They're not just being cute. They're treating you the way they'd treat the most important figure in their world. Let's start with a subtle one you've probably seen but never truly understood. 1. They nuzzle into you like a nest. Ever notice how your rabbit sometimes burrows their head into your arm, chest, or even the crook of your neck? They're not just being cozy, they're instinctively recreating what they did as babies, when they'd nestle into their mother's fur for warmth, safety, and emotional regulation. This behavior is deeply wired. In the wild, baby rabbits rely on their mother's scent and body heat to survive. So when your rabbit does this to you, they're not just showing affection, they're signaling that you're their emotional home base. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Some rabbits take this even further with a behavior that's almost never talked about. But when you see it, it's the clearest sign of all. We'll get to that one later, so pay attention as we go. 2. They groom you a lot. Ever had your rabbit suddenly start licking your hand while you're just sitting there, doing nothing? It might feel random, but to your rabbit, it means everything. In their world, grooming is sacred. They only do it to those they fully trust, and more importantly, those they feel responsible for. That's right, this isn't just affection, it's care. In bonded rabbit pairs, grooming is how they maintain emotional connection and reinforce roles. And when they start grooming you, they're not just seeing you as a friend, they're acting like you're part of the family, maybe even the one they look up to for comfort and protection. Some rabbits will even groom you obsessively, like a kit doting on its mother, because in their mind, that's exactly what's happening. And hey, before we move to the next one, make sure to hit like and subscribe so we can get this video to more people who love their rabbits as much as you do. 3. They panic when you leave the room. Have you ever stood up to grab a glass of water, only to hear your rabbit thumping, pacing, or searching the moment you disappear? That's not just curiosity. That's separation distress. In the wild, baby rabbits are completely dependent on their mother for safety. When she's gone, even for a moment, it triggers a survival instinct. So when your rabbit panics as soon as you're out of sight, it's not about routine. It's about attachment. They're not just wondering where you went, they're emotionally unsettled, just like a baby would be when their mother steps away. If this happens frequently, it's one of the clearest signs your rabbit sees you not just as a companion, but as their protector, nurturer, and yes, their mother. And the next behavior, it shows up when they sleep, and it says even more. 4. They sleep right beside you, or in your spot. Ever come back to your bed or your favorite chair and find your rabbit curled up exactly where you were? That's not a coincidence. It's a message. In rabbit behavior, sleeping near someone or in their scent is an act of total vulnerability. Rabbits only do this when they feel completely safe. But when they choose to rest in your exact spot, that's more than trust. That's attachment. Your scent becomes their security blanket, just like a kit would rely on the warmth and smell of its mother to feel protected. And if your rabbit actually sleeps pressed up against you, that's an even deeper level of bonding. Because in their mind, you're not just part of the warren, you are the warren, your home. 5. They chirp or make soft noises around you. Have you ever heard your rabbit make a soft clicking, humming, or almost chirping sound when they're near you? Most owners either miss it or assume it's nothing, but it's actually one of the most intimate sounds a rabbit can make. Unlike dogs or cats, rabbits are usually silent, so when they do make noise, it means something special. These soft vocalizations are often linked to comfort, bonding, and emotional safety. In baby rabbits, similar sounds are used when nestled with their mother. So if your rabbit hums while lying beside you or clicks quietly during grooming or petting, they're not just relaxed, they're emotionally syncing with you. It's their way of saying, I feel completely safe with you. And just wait until you see how this emotional imprint shows up in how they move around you. 6. They follow you around obsessively. Does your rabbit shadow you from room to room like a tiny, silent bodyguard? It might seem funny, but that behavior is actually rooted in something much deeper than curiosity. In nature, baby rabbits imprint on their mother, following her movements, relying on her for safety, food, and emotional regulation. When your rabbit follows you constantly, they're showing that same instinct. To them, you are the source of comfort, leadership, and connection. It's not about what you're doing, it's about where you are. They're not watching, they're staying close, because somewhere along the way, they decided you're more than just a human who feeds them. 7. They get jealous of other pets or people. Have you ever noticed your rabbit acting strange when you pet another animal, or even give someone else too much attention? That cold shoulder, the sudden disinterest? That's not just moodiness. That's jealousy, and it comes from a place of deep emotional bonding. When a rabbit forms a maternal-style attachment, they don't just love you. They feel entitled to your attention. You're their safety, their source of affection, their emotional anchor. So when your attention shifts elsewhere, it feels like a threat to that bond. This kind of jealousy doesn't mean your rabbit is mean or needy. It means they've imprinted on you in a powerful way. You are, quite literally, their person. And the next sign proves just how much they trust you, because it involves letting you touch places they usually protect with everything they've got. And if you're wondering about that behavior we mentioned earlier, the one most people don't talk about, don't worry, it's coming at number 10. 8. They let you touch their ears or belly. Does your rabbit ever flop over and let you rub their belly, or calmly sit while you stroke their ears? If so, you're witnessing a level of trust most rabbits never give. Both the ears and belly are high-risk zones in rabbit body language. In the wild, exposing these areas means total vulnerability. It's something they'd only do in the presence of someone they trust completely, like a mother. When your rabbit allows you into those sensitive zones without flinching, they're not just comfortable, they're surrendering in a way that mirrors early life nurturing. It's their way of saying, "I know you'll protect me." And that's a level of safety that only comes with a bond that goes far beyond food or routine. And speaking of going beyond routine, what your rabbit gives you might actually be a sign of who they believe you are. 9. They bring you toys or food. Have you ever found your rabbit dragging a toy toward you or leaving a half-chewed piece of food near where you sit? It's easy to shrug it off as coincidence, but it's not. Rabbits don't share casually. In fact, in rabbit social dynamics, offering something is a form of nurturing, something that typically flows from mother to baby. But when your rabbit starts doing it to you, it's a quiet reversal. They're not just playing or being cute. They're caring for you the way they've been cared for. It's reciprocal bonding, a deep emotional echo that says, "You take care of me, and now I'm trying to take care of you." 10. They mirror your mood without you noticing. Ever feel like your rabbit is unusually calm when you're having a quiet day, or strangely distant when you're stressed? That's not in your head. It's emotional mirroring, and it runs deep. Rabbits are incredibly sensitive to energy, body language, and emotional cues. But when a rabbit sees you as their mother figure, they don't just read your mood, they sync with it. They adjust their behavior in ways that match your emotional state, almost as if they're trying to regulate alongside you. And if that sounds familiar, it should. It's the same way we unconsciously mirror the people we feel closest to, like picking up a friend's catchphrases or matching a partner's energy without realizing it. That's what your rabbit's doing with you. It's not just affection, it's identity-level bonding.